First of all, I just would like to introduce myself sa lahat ng manonood sa amin. I am Father Tito Ranola and I am presently the Director for the Commission on the Family in the Diocese. At this is po my debut, kasi the first time ko pong magbigay ng this kind of talk or session as the head or the coordinator of the commission. And then they also informed me na ang dinidiscuss nga po ninyo ay ang document ni Pope Francis, which was published sometime in 2016. So be reminded po and take note na this coming March 19, 2021, we are going to have the year of this particular document. Itong pinag-aaralan nyo po na Amoris Laetitia. So on the feast day of St. Joseph, sa darating na March 19, ilo-launch po ang year of Amoris Laetitia kasi ito po yung 5th year niya. So magtatapos po ito on June 22nd, 2022, and there will be a convention, the World Day of Families sa Rome. So kaya ang timing, napaka-timing po ng pag-aaral po ninyo. So kumbaga, nag-prepare kayo for this year, and as we continue to celebrate the year of Amoris Laetitia, the joy of love, so nasa loob po ng taon ng Amoris Laetitia. Pero yung pag-aaralan po natin ngayon, particularly, ay yung chapter 207. At pero ang chapter 207 po ay nakapasok sa chapter 6 ng Amoris Laetitia. At kung babalikan po natin yung chapter 6, ang title niyan ay Pastoral Perspectives. So gustong sabihin, dito si Pope Francis, he was suggesting or he's suggesting how can we reach out pastorally and in a very practical way to the couples who are married, but more so those who are getting married, preparing for the sacrament of matrimony, preparing for the sacrament of marriage. Kaya yung 207, so it basically will discuss on marriage preparation course. Okay? So sa buhay naman po, kahit anong klaseng buhay, yung paghahanda ay napakahalaga. And I remember kaming mga pare, ganun din po yung ginawa. Sa may mga asawa, we know that it's not just a job, it's not a career to be a husband, to be a wife, but it is a calling. So in as much as it is a calling, so nandyan yung dimension na ang Diyos mismo ang tumatawag sa atin. At kaming mga pare, si Father Tito, pumasok po ako at the age of 13 sa seminaryo. And that's where I started my preparation, to become a priest. So, and it took me 14, 15 years, bago ako po na-ordain bilang isang pare. So, everything in life takes formation. Everything in life takes preparation. And everything in life takes getting ready. So, yun po ang sinasabi po ni Pope Francis sa particular passage na ito. Pero sa very first paragraph po ng paragraph 207, makikita natin dyan na si Pope Francis, he is encouraging the church, everyone, to be part in preparing couples who are entering the life of marriage. At ang panawagan po ni Pope Francis involves, nandyan yung mga pare, nandyan yung mga lay, even he would mention the name seminarians. Kasi yung mga seminarista, they are preparing themselves to be ministers in the church. Of course, they will be dealing with couples who are already married and couples who are preparing for marriage. At yun ang sinasabi ni Pope Francis na lahat tayo ay involved. Sabi nga, I don't know if it's Hillary Clinton said it, that it takes a village to raise a child.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So, for a couple to be prepared, it takes the entire church to prepare a couple for the sacrament of marriage. So, hindi lang po ito trabaho ng mga pari, hindi lang to trabaho ng Commission on the Family, hindi lang to trabaho ng mga madre. It takes the whole church, to prepare the couples who are getting married. At kung babalikan po natin yung paragraph 207, yung first paragraph, meron po diyang napakalakas na mensahe si Pope Francis. At ang sabi niya, when we prepare these couples, it's not just a one-way thing. Na sila ang natututo sa atin. Okay? Ang message ni Pope Francis, we also can learn from these couples. And then they will lead us into the renewal of the fabric of our society and of the church. And kami po ni Tito June, ni Tita Malo, maikli pa lang po yung pag-meet namin, but when I had their meeting with them, as they were sharing their stories in preparing couples for the sacrament of marriage, I could sense na nag-e-enjoy sila dahil sila mismo may mga natututunan pa sa mga couples na inihahanda nila para sa sacrament of marriage. So, ito yung mensahe po ni Pope Francis sa unang paragraph ng paragraph 207. Kaya nga sinabi niya diyan, love is contagious. Okay? Na itong dalawa na nagmamahalan and they are planning to enter the sacrament of matrimony, pati si na Tito Jun at saka si Tita Malu, mukhang mas lalong nai-inlove sa inyo. Okay, so I think this is the message ng first paragraph sa 207, that love is contagious. Kung gusto nating mas matutong magmahal, then why don't we get involved with these couples who are truly in love with one another and they are preparing for the sacrament of marriage. Kung susundan po natin dito, sabi po ni Pope Francis, there are a number of legitimate ways to structure programs of marriage preparation, and each local church will discern how best to provide a suitable formation without distancing young people from the sacrament. So, kung minsan, dahil po na we prepare these couples for marriage, ang akala nila isang course lang ito na dapat ipasa.
Yeah.
Okay? I remember pag ako po, just recently, I was interviewing a couple for their canonical interview. Nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, yung lalaki, balisang-balisa at yung kamay talagang galaw ng galaw. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi ko, bakit mukhang kinakabahan? Hindi pa ba handa? Sabi po nung girl, Father, hindi niya po kasi alam kung ano yung 10 Commandments. Father, hindi niya po kasi. So, sabi ko, well, I was straightforward with them. Sabi ko, well, this is not about the doctrines. Sabi ko, the questions that we would be having here are more personal ones and how you understand, personally, the sacrament of marriage. So, kung minsan, dahil ang interpretation sa atin, we are a religion of rules and regulations, of commands and doctrines and everything. So kung minsan, that's also an issue or a reason for couples to distance themselves from us. Okay? Kaya sabi po ni Pope Francis dito, okay? Sabi niya, wag masyado, don't overwhelm them with too much information. They do not need to be taught the entire catechism. Okay? And here too, sabi niya, it is not great knowledge, but rather the ability to feel and relish things interiorly that contents and satisfies the soul. So, kung mapupuntahan po natin sila kung saan sila naroon, kung mapupuntahan natin kung saan yung mga kinakatakutan nila, dahil I remember nung ako po ay i-ordain, I was having my 30-day retreat before I got ordained to the priesthood. And the one who was giving me the retreat is now the Cardinal of Ontario sa Toronto. Sabi ko po kay Cardinal Collins, sabi ko, I don't think I can do it. So, sa paulit-ulit na balik ako sa kanya na natatakot ako, finally, he just ginanon po niya ako, sabi niya, Tito, it's normal to be afraid, okay? But just allow yourself to be used by God in service. Okay? So, ang mga ikakasal, ako po kasi hindi kinasal, pero I think I can relate that if we are entering some kind of a life na hindi natin sigurado, matatakot tayo. Okay? At ang pagdarasal ng I believe in God, ang sasaulo yung 10 Commandments, sasaulo yung ano ba yung 7 Sacraments, I don't think it will help, overcome the fears of this couple. Okay? So, sa akin, yung sabihin natin sila na natakot din tayo. Sabihin din natin na we also felt we're inadequate and that we are unworthy. We can also tell them that we are not perfect. Okay? But what counts is that we remain faithful. And then in the end, we will realize that God is faithful. Okay? So yung mga mag-asawa na magpapakasal, they are so scared because they know that they are imperfect, that they are unworthy. Kaya nga kung minsan yung mga salita na bakit ako ang para sa iyo. So but those are words of fear, and we just have to assure them that yes, we are imperfect, that we are unworthy, but if we remain faithful to God and to each other, things will just be fine. And things will just succeed. Okay? So gustong sabihin po, kaya nga po yung napakagandang palaging sinasabi ni Pope Francis, which is accompaniment. So we accompany these couples as they prepare to enter a life, na yes, nakakatakot, nakakakaba, but it is a beautiful life. Because that life reflects the very life of God, and it is a life of relationship, that if like God who loves his Son, and the Son loves the Father so much, then there is the fruit, the Spirit. Okay? So, ang buhay ng pag-aasawa is a very reflection of the very life of God. So, sabi ni Pope Francis, there are legitimate ways. We have so many ways. We have so many programs, Pero let's not forget, na don't give them too much, but then be where they are at. Okay? Yung fear nila, yung parang kung hindi nila paano kaya mag-communicate, paano okay, bakit ba naghihiwalay at ang mga mag-asawa, yung pala hindi alam kung paano i-discuss yung pera o puntahan natin sila doon. And then that's where we journey with them. That's where we accompany them. Okay? So that is why susunod po doon sa paragraph na yon, itong sinabi po ni Pope Francis, quality is more important than quantity. Okay? And priority should be given along with a renewed proclamation of kerygma to an attractive and helpful presentation of information that can help couples to live the rest of their lives together with great courage and generosity. Okay? So, yan po ang pinaka-insight, I think, and I believe ng ating pinag-uusapan, which is paragraph 207. And sabi ko nga po, kasama ito sa pastoral perspectives. Gustong sabihin, how can we help couples practically in preparing themselves for the sacrament of marriage? So, siguro may question si Tita Malu at si Tito Jun about the particular.
Ang Commission on the Family have been thinking about standardizing yung pagbibigay ng pre-K na, no? Marriage preparation. And sabi nyo nga po, bawat couple have different parang areas kung saan sila natatakot or yung areas kung saan sila merong problema. And ang marriage preparation nga, sabi nga, mahaba yun eh. And it involves the whole church. So parang yung marriage preparation that we are doing, parang tuldok lang siya sa ano,
Yes.
no? The whole expectation to help the couple in preparing for their marriage. Yun nga po, yung standardization, parang ang hirap because the two couple intending to get married have different iba-ibang areas na kung saan sila nagkukulang, kung saan sila may takot, kung saan sila parang kulang sa preparation. I don't know kung paano yung na yun, yung setup na yun.
Paano siya i-standardize?
Okay. If we will go back to the document itself, makikita po natin na itong marriage preparation course na or program na sinasabi po ni Pope Francis is just part.
Mm-hmm.
The preparation start when someone is born.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, ang unang mentors of every person is the family itself. Okay? So, ang preparation ng isang tao na later on magpapakasal, makikita muna po ang magtuturo ay ang mga magulang.
Mm-hmm.
As young as they are, na kahit yung kapatid, they have a role in helping every member of the family for this wonderful sacrament. Okay? Itong ating preparation course na we are discussing in every diocese, in every church, this, sabi mo po, tuldok lang to. Okay? So, kung pinag-uusapan man natin na sana meron tayong standardized marriage preparation course or module or program, these are just help sa atin na magtuturo sa kanila, makita kung ano yung mga salient points ng ating faith when it comes to marriage. And these are the things that will help us help them. Pero hindi po natin kayang ituro sa kanila ang lahat kasi nandyan lang sila sa journey. Yung journey nila nagsimula pa ever since they were born. Their preparation and their formation, they're getting ready, nagsimula sa family. So tayo, gagawa lang po tayo as a church, as a diocese, ng ating role na okay, ito yung isusupplement natin sa kanila.
Mm-hmm.
Kung baga, ang gagawin ng diocese, ang gagawin ng parokya, ang gagawin ng simbahan na sa nation, supplementa na lang po to.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi yung kanilang formation talaga must have started as soon as they were born. Pag nakita nila yung tatay at nanay nila tapat, yun ang mapipick up nila.
Yeah.
At kung minsan, ito po ang sinasabi rin ng document, I wish I could cite some examples, na kung minsan they come from a broken family, ano? Pero may mga bata diyan na as young as 7 years old, 8 years old, because they were wounded so much, they would say that when I got married, hindi ko gagayahin si mama at si papa. Okay? So yung formation po nila nagsisimula, yung preparation nila nagsisimula. So hindi po natin pwedeng sabihin na, okay, let's sit down for 1 month, for 1 year as diocese para ipiprepare para lahat nandito. Good luck.
Hindi na ako mag-aasawa.
Yes. Pero
Diba?
wag naman kasi pain din po 'yon. Ano, they have to overcome that. Ano? So kasi kaya nga po kung minsan sabi ko yung may mga fear. And there are a lot of couples preparing for the sacrament of marriage that come from broken families. And they have lots of fears because even the statistics would say that more than 50% of those couples preparing for marriage that come from broken families will end up most likely to have a broken family. Yan po ang sabi ng statistics. But we have to assure them na iba ka. Okay? Na pag confident ka na mahal ka ng Diyos, na ang Diyos ay tatawag sa iyo, and if you are faithful to His calling, you know, in loving your spouse and loving your family, you will be fine.
Totoo yun, Father. Yun talaga yung pinupukpok namin na wala to si Lord lang yung maalala niyo, ito lang. No, yung si God.
Kaya kailangan po ang boses natin kasi may mga formation sila na na-pick up na mali and we have to rectify that. Okay? So, and yun po ang mga sinasabi ni dito po sa document na to. Okay? So, I hope I get to answer your question. Okay? So, yung ano po natin is standardize, you know, that's just a tool. That's just one tool. Okay? And as sabi nyo nga po, tuldok. But in as much as it is just a tuldok, it can make a difference.
Yes, kasi
okay?
Doon sila maano si God doon papasok yung ano ni Lord.
Kaya let's not be discouraged or let's not be inspired na ang dami. Ano? Kasi sasabihin ko po sa inyo, sa isang sentence, ang comma, it makes a difference.
Totoo.
Okay? So, yes. Okay?
So, very inspiring po and enlightening because nung nagkausap nga tayo ngayon, Father, it gives us parang encouragement na kahit na maliit lang yon, very complicated kasi yung preparation, so kahit na maliit lang yon, it can help one family, can help another family, no? It will parang yung ripple sa sa tubig. Ang isang gusto namin talaga ma-encourage sila that they have a support system in the church na pwede nilang puntahan every time they have a problem at pwede nilang regularly, may programa naman simbahan. Ibig sabihin, that is available for them na pwede nilang puntahan.
Yung mga nakikinig ngayon na mga engaged couples, no? Huwag na ninyong antayin na yung 1 month before tsaka kayo papasok. Pwede naman yan kasi Father, 1 year yung binibigay pag pirma doon. 1 year. So pwede yun na kahit maaga silang mag-pre-K na, mas maganda. Hindi ba po? Mas maganda, mas maaga, mas maganda. Sabi nga, gusto din na sana namin magkaroon yung para sa engaged couples lang. Yung hindi pa sila engaged, yung parang nagbabalak pala, mag-boyfriend pa lang, Father, mag-boyfriend pa lang sila. Yun. So, wala pa tayo.
Baka maraming mag-attend.
Oo, kasi maganda. Minsan nga sabi nila, ay, buti na pag-usapan. Nahiya nga kami pag-usapan niya. Buti ngayon na pag-usapan, di namin yung pinag-uusapan yung mga ganun. Kaya lang, Father, meron lang akong tanong ko, paano kaya yung mga parents na yung mga anak nila, so meron silang engaged na mga anak, Tapos parang sila, mag-ano kayo, mag-pre-K na kayo, ganyan. Hindi pa nila iniisip na magpakasal, pero ang hirap i-encourage sila, no, yung mga bata ngayon. Nasabi mo na, attend kayo ng ganito. Ano kaya, syempre, dasal, no? Dasal ang Lord. Sana naman mag-pre-K na para mas marami silang malaman. So,
Pero I
ewan
think
ko,
we
ano
have to
style?
verbalize it. The parents must verbalize it po.
Talagang sabihin nila, no?
Yes.
Yung importance.
Opo. Kasi ang ano po kasi, yun, parang nagiging complacent tayo
Oo.
on the importance, ano. At kung minsan, ayun, it's sad dahil yung mga magulang and then the rest of the family, after nagpakasal, after 3 years, after ano, then they get to see the result na hindi sineryoso, na hindi pinaghandaan.
Yeah.
Tsaka
So,
parang nasanay na tayo no?
Opo. Ako po sa mga misa ko and even in my Bible studies, because I'm in the Bible, no? That's what I tell parents. First, na i-pray nila na kahit bata pa, that later on in life, their children will find a good and holy, righteous spouse. Kailangan po. Okay? So, kailangan na yung pagdasal. And I learned that from my parents. Yung mami ko, she would verbalize na, I'm praying na pag ikaw ay makapag-asawa, yung may takot sa Diyos, yung nagsisimba. So, yun, ano? And then, tell them that sabi ko nga po, every calling, it needs a preparation. Every calling needs formation. Okay? At yung ating tawag, it's deeper, but like any other career, it takes formation. It takes preparation. So I think parents must verbalize na kung merong nagde-date o nagbabasa ba kayo o nagsisimba ba kayo o may seminar doon sa simbahan o may seminar gusto nyo mag-attend. So for a parent to show that to their children na importante yun, it's crucial. Yeah. It's crucial. Yeah. Okay.
Amen.
Tama nga yan. Kasi noon hindi naman sinasabi yun, Father, kasi parang normal lang na ikakasal.
Hinihintay lang.
Pupunta sa simbahan, seminar, tapos gano'n. Ngayon, na-realize natin na kailangan pala talagang, ano ba kayo? Yung parang pinapakita natin yung importance ng pag-attend na hindi lang as a seminar, kundi yung, kung pwede nga pagkatapos nila, tanongin mo, may natutunan ba kayo? Di ba?
Actually, Tita Malu, may dadagdag ako doon sa suggestion o proposal nyo na sabi mo yung kahit hindi pa engaged, yung parang kahit wala pang boyfriend, kahit wala pang girlfriend, I think we need some kind of seminars and formation on, getting married.
Tama.
Kaya lang kung minsan may mga parents, bata-bata mo pa, 26 ka pa lang, 28 ka pa lang, wag kang mag-attend yan. Actually, di ba?
Pagsabihan ni Father, yung mga parents nakikinig sila. Huwag daw kayo ganon.
So once again, thank you for this opportunity to be with you as you continue to reflect and study on the document of Pope Francis, Amoris Laetitia. And may we always be inspired as the Pope is inspiring us to do. That we as a church, it takes the entire church, the whole village, to prepare a couple to receive the sacrament of matrimony. Let's take that call seriously and with love and with generosity and with faith, that every couple would believe that it is a beautiful life. So I encourage you to keep on, learning more about how to spread the God's love and to also spread the importance of the sacrament. Again, thank you. Bless you.
Yes. Thank you, Father. Maraming salamat. And
thank you.
Ang PPAP ay tuwang-tuwa na nandito kayo. And you have shared so much with us today.